This story takes place at Lu Yun School, where a principal is giving a speech to the students. Next to him there was a man named Su Qian-yu, a holy mage who was level 80. The principal motivates the students to become pillars like Su Qian-yu in the future. However, instead of being motivating, the speech actually made the students feel depressed. Later, a student named Lin-Mo-Yu explains that their world has merged with the game world, and monsters and dungeons are now everywhere. To survive in this world full of challenges, humans must enter dungeons, fight monsters and demons, and collect experience points to level up. In the past, many humans fought to rid the world of monsters so that future generations could live in peace. And today, humans are now enjoying the results of the hard work of their predecessors. In this world, those with battle skills were at an advantage, while those who only had support skills would receive less attention. There are 5 skill levels in this world, namely low, intermediate, advanced, rare, and legendary. Lin-Mo-Yu also thought that no one had managed to reach the legendary tier in the past 10 years. Then, a classmate of Lin-Mo-Yu's named Gao Yang approached him and asked what class he wanted most. Lin-Mo-Yu didn't reply and left without paying Gao Yang any attention. Not far away, the principal was talking to an old man named Zhang Qian, who was level 52 and was an array master and teacher at the school. Lin-Mo-Yu was surprised to find out that teacher Zhang, who had a rare tier profession, was there too. After that, the principal called several students who would enter the altar. The first person, there is Zuda, who gets the farmer class. Second person, there are students who become chefs. And the third person, a female student named Xia Zui, who always ranked second in Lin-Mo-Yu's class. This kid is not bad. Teacher Zhang, why do you say that? His mental strength is 2x more than most people. I think he will become a mage. A mage, you say? Isn't that an advanced profession? If he becomes a mage, then it will be in the rare tier. Talk to Teacher Zhang and also the principal. Xia Sui advanced to the altar. A huge explosion occurred. An abnormal scene could be seen from a distance. All the elements began to envelop Xia Sui. He became an elemental mage who was in the rare tier. Teacher Zhang was seen praising a genius who had just been born. The people there also looked very happy with Xia Sui's achievements. The next disciple was Lin-Mo-Yu. He confidently advanced to the altar there. Teacher Zhang, what do you think of this child? Apart from looking calm, there's nothing special about that kid. Is that true? Even though he is the first-ranked genius in our school and Xia Sui is the second. Principal, you have to know that there is no different correlation between the grades and the results later. Chit-chat the principal and teacher Zhang. When he stepped onto the altar, Lin-Mo-Yu emitted an eerie red aura. The sky above him seemed to start to stir while emitting lightning around him. The people who were there were amazed at what profession would come out in the future. Xia Sui, who saw this, could only be stunned and didn't move. Someone in there then pointed at the cloud. In the cloud, it was shaped like a lot of skeleton soldiers. Lightning suddenly struck the altar, leaving the people there speechless. In this way, Lin-Mo-Yu managed to get a class. It was written that he got a Necromancer class. And this class is also known to be in a hidden tier and has never existed before. Lin-Mo-Yu then felt that if he was the only owner of that class, then it was certain that no one would be able to shake his resolve again. The people there started gossiping with each other. Some didn't believe that Lin-Mo-Yu had just gotten a hidden class, and there were also those who didn't like Lin-Mo-Yu's achievements. Teacher Zhang then told Lin-Mo-Yu to show off a little of his skills. A dense aura then began to envelop Lin-Mo-Yu. He then summoned a skeleton warrior. Teacher Zhang attacked the skeleton suddenly. The skeleton stared sharply as if he was not afraid of Teacher Zhang's attack. In the midst of all this, a notification appeared saying that if Lin-Mo-Yu did not give an order within 10 seconds, then the skeleton would attack automatically. Seeing this, Lin-Mo-Yu stopped his skeleton and then left there while getting praise from teacher Zhang. Not far from there, Gao Yang ran over and then asked if the skeleton was strong. Lin-Mo-Yu only answered that his skeleton was stronger than Gao Yang himself. Gao Yang then proceeds to attend his class, while Lin-Mo-Yu also recalls his summoned skeleton. At that moment, a notification pops up, indicating that Lin-Mo-Yu has a total of 10 summon slots, with only one currently occupied. Lin-Mo-Yu contemplates that if these summon spaces could directly house all his summons, it would grant him the flexibility to summon them at will without expending excessive mental energy. Additionally, the number of available summon spaces is expected to increase as Lin-Mo-Yu advances in levels. He also anticipates that, when he enters the altar and obtains his class, he might gain a deeper understanding of the mysterious figure known as the Necromancer. Lin-Mo-Yu aspires to become as formidable as the individual capable of swiftly defeating a dragon within seconds. Upon arriving at Lin-Mo-Yu's residence, he could be seen standing, clutching a framed photograph of himself and his family. At that moment, a knock resonated from the front door, revealing the school principal who had come to deliver essential supplies for Lin-Mo-Yu. In his thoughts, the principal mentioned how, during the previous year, Lin-Mo-Yu's elder sister successfully secured a place at the prestigious Xiajing Academy. Notably, he highlighted Lin-Mo-Yu as the sole family member to gain admission to the academy. Before departing, the principal pledged to take good care of Lin-Mo-Yu. "Thank you, Principal," Lin-Mo-Yu expressed his gratitude. "Make sure to get some rest tonight, as you'll be heading to the beginner dungeon tomorrow," the principal advised as he took his leave. At the stroke of midnight, Lin-Mo-Yu was awakened from his slumber, startled by a notification. The system was in the process of downloading a system update. Thanks to this update, Lin-Mo-Yu acquired a passive skill known as Harm Exchange. Even though he was currently at level 1, this passive skill had a 5-fold impact on all of Lin-Mo-Yu's abilities. It allowed him to redirect the damage he received onto a summoned object, and he could control the extent of the transferred damage. To test its functionality, Lin-Mo-Yu summoned his skeleton warrior. As expected, in addition to its altered appearance, the skeleton warrior's abilities were also multiplied by a factor of 5. With this newfound ability, those at the same level as me won't stand a chance against me, Lin-Mo-Yu thought to himself with newfound confidence. On the following day, right outside the entrance to the beginner dungeon, a multitude of students had gathered. Among them were Lin-Mo-Yu and Gao Yang. Gao Yang turned to Lin-Mo-Yu and asked, "Mo-Yu, would you like to team up with me?" Upon hearing this, Lin-Mo-Yu simply walked away while explaining, "Leveling up as part of a team takes a considerable amount of time. It's different when you're running solo." Gao Yang responded, somewhat offended, "Hey, do you underestimate me?" Suddenly, Jia Zhui appeared and chimed in. "Lin-Mo-Yu is right. Teaming up means experience points get evenly divided. Based on the advice of more experienced individuals, dungeons below level 10 are best suited for solo runs. On the other hand, dungeons at level 10 and above are more conducive to group efforts." Emerging from behind, the principal provided further insight. With the exception of Xia Zhui and Lin-Mo-Yu, all of you with combat-based classes must have support partners. Disregard the idea of solo runs for now. You'll come to realize the importance of support when you're inside the dungeon. You must rely on the support you bring along. Xia Zhui needs to level up swiftly to qualify for Xiajing Academy. Being an elemental mage, her level holds great significance. As for Lin-Mo-Yu, I'm still uncertain about his class. You can ask him whether he agrees to join a group with you." Hearing this, some students felt apprehensive about Lin-Mo-Yu's skeleton and abandoned their plans to form a group with him. While holding a spirit staff, Lin-Mo-Yu also expressed his desire to attend Xiajing Academy to the principal. The principal, upon hearing this, displayed great astonishment and went on to elaborate, saying, "Lin-Mo-Yu, do you comprehend the enormity of the challenge to secure admission to that academy? To be eligible, candidates must reach at least level 12 before the commencement of the grand examination, and it's even more advantageous if they can attain level 15. You see, your brother, Lin-Mo-Han, managed to gain entry last year because he was already at level 16 during that time. Achieving level 12 within a mere week is a formidable task, let alone reaching level 15. Moreover, the monsters over there are only at level 8, making it exceedingly improbable to reach level 12. Furthermore, there are numerous undisclosed conditions that remain concealed until the commencement of the grand examination." "I believe I can do it, sir," declared Lin-Mo-Yu with confidence. With that, Lin-Mo-Yu ventured into the novice dungeon, where he summoned his 4 skeletons and instructed them to disperse. In a matter of minutes, the skeletons skillfully dispatched several monsters within the novice dungeon, propelling Lin-Mo-Yu to level 2. Adding another skeleton to his arsenal, he ordered it to disperse as well. While on his journey, he sensed the presence of a monster that had evaded the skeleton's notice. Lin-Mo-Yu decided it was time to test one of his skills on this elusive foe. Before long, he unleashed a skill known as Soul Flame, effectively eliminating the monster and advancing him to level 3. 4 hours had transpired since Lin-Mo-Yu first entered the novice dungeon, and he had ascended to level 4. Outside the dungeon, the principal was engaged in conversation with Jiazui's bespectacled middle-aged father. They exchanged thoughts on the accomplishments of Su Qianyu and Lin-Mo-Han and held high expectations for Lin-Mo-Yu and Jiazui in the future. Back within the novice dungeon, 8 hours had elapsed, yet Lin-Mo-Yu had not encountered a single level 8 monster. While walking with his skeleton companions, he was suddenly ambushed by a swift lash. Fortunately, he successfully redirected the inflicted damage to one of his skeletons. The assailant revealed itself as a towering tree-like creature called the Whip Tree, which usually attacked monsters using its whip. The Whip Tree was an imposing level 8 monster. Upon spotting the Whip Tree, Lin-Mo-Yu became eager to assess the extent of its capabilities. He deployed his skeleton warriors, and the skeletons promptly charged. Nonetheless, their efforts proved futile, as it would require a minimum of 4 skeletons to vanquish a single level 8 monster. Yet Lin-Mo-Yu perceived the place as a leveling paradise tailored to his needs, teeming with an abundance of Whip Tree monsters. His skeletons dispersed and began systematically eliminating the Whip Tree monsters one by one. After some time, Lin-Mo-Yu finally emerged from the novice dungeon, having successfully vanquished all the Whip Tree monsters present. Observing this, the principal's eyes widened in amazement as he realized that Lin-Mo-Yu had not only completed the challenge, but had also reached level 7 within a mere 10 hours. "There seem to be too few monsters within that dungeon, Principal. May I request permission to venture to the city's outskirts to reach level 8? Lin-Mo-Yu inquired. "Of course you have my approval. I will provide you with the necessary authorization. But for now, please take some rest. Once the other students have departed, I will accompany you to the outskirts," the principal responded with a smile. While taking a moment to rest, Lin-Mo-Yu reflected with his eyes closed. "At present, I can summon a total of 24 skeletons, and my summon space has expanded to accommodate 70 slots. It appears that it will take quite some time to fill this summon space to its capacity." Not far from there, Jiazui successfully emerged from the beginner dungeon, reaching level 5. With a sense of pride, she exited the dungeon only to be surprised by the sight of Lin-Mo-Yu already outside, having reached level 7. Before long, Jiazui's father showed up and extended his greetings to her. "Jiazui, "Dad, what are you doing here?" she inquired. "Are you competing with that boy?" That kid is so frustrating. For 3 years, he's consistently outperformed me, keeping me in second place. Do you want Dad's assistance? I don't need Father's help. This is my own challenge. I won't lose to that fool. But Father wants to share with you that Lin-Mo-Yu emerged from the beginner dungeon in just 10 hours. And he defeated all the level 8 monsters there. Killed all the level 8 monsters, Xiazue responded with a surprised expression. The following day in the Shenxia trading region, Lin-Mo-Yu engaged in a discussion with the guard regarding his permit. Once they reached an agreement, he left the city walls. During his journey, Lin-Mo-Yu noticed he was being followed by a goblin. He swiftly identified the goblin's presence and instructed his skeleton to confront the creature. However, it wasn't just one goblin. Numerous goblins were amassing, preparing to attack. After a while, Lin-Mo-Yu reached level 10. His skeletons had also advanced to level 10, matching his own level. What's more, they had acquired active skills, including explosives. Feeling like he had vanquished all the goblins in the vicinity, an arrow suddenly came flying toward Lin-Mo-Yu. Fortunately, he skillfully evaded it by transferring the damage to one of his skeletons. A woman wearing a mask walked past him. It appeared that she was being pursued by the 2 men who now approached Lin-Mo-Yu with inquiries. "Hey kid, did you see a man dressed in black around here?" "Your arrow struck me. I demand an apology," Lin-Mo-Yu declared with a stern gaze. "I apologize for that. Even though I shot this kid with my arrow, he seems unharmed," thought the man silently. "Please don't repeat it. Isn't that a skeleton warrior? You must be a dead summoner. Only those with a dark mental power can become dead summoners. I don't think you're a good person." "Enough!" With that, the 2 men left the scene, leaving Lin-Mo-Yu alone. In a nutshell, Lin-Mo-Yu sat and contemplated on a rock. His thoughts revolved around the reduced experience gained when killing monsters. It was understood that once someone reached level 10, the required experience increased to 3 times the usual amount, meaning it would take the equivalent of killing 5,000 goblins to reach level 11. Sensing the urgency of his situation and the need to return promptly, he resolved to work harder than anyone else if he wanted to achieve his goal of entering the Xiajing Academy. To put it simply, night fell, and Lin-Mo-Yu sat beside a campfire on a log. "Considering my current leveling speed, I'll likely reach level 13 by tomorrow. But it remains uncertain whether the next day will reach level 15. After reaching level 15, the leveling speed will slow down. Even if I spend an entire day hunting monsters, it'll only inch toward level 16. I wonder how Big Sister managed to reach level 16 in such a short time. I know her class is the legendary sword dancer, but it's unlikely she could do it faster than me. I must be missing something. Could it be the Jihai Mine dungeon? Did she form a party with others to raid nightmare-level dungeons? Doesn't that dungeon provide a substantial amount of experience? Is that why she came home injured that time?" Thinking he might have found an answer to his question, Lin-Mo-Yu decided to investigate it the next day. While deep in thought, someone emerged from behind the bushes. It turned out to be the individual who had previously walked in front of him before. "Do you happen to have any food?" the person inquired. Lin-Mo-Yu instinctively handed the person a serving of boiled sweet potatoes, and as the person opened her mouth, it became evident that she was a woman. "Thank you. By the way, what's your name?" the woman asked. Lin-Mo-Yu simply gave her a sharp look, opting not to respond to her question. "You don't want to talk, huh? How about we challenge each other's analytical skills?" the woman proposed, and they both pointed, bringing their fingers together. A faint sparkle emanated from their hands as they used their analytical skills. However, Lin-Mo-Yu appeared to have been unsuccessful in gathering information, while the woman had better results. So your name is Lin-Mo-Yu, your class is Necromancer, and you're currently at level 10? I've never heard of this class before. Is that skeleton during the day you're summoned? And your class is a Necromancer, huh? That's quite rare. But why are you so tight-lipped? Could it be you're mute? The woman inquired. What do you want from me? Lin-Mo-Yu finally spoke. Ah, you can talk. I guess you must be wondering why your analytical skills didn't work, right? It's because I possess this blocker badge. As long as I have it, anyone with a level below 10 can't use analytical skills on me. Now try using your analytical skills on me, the woman explained, as she removed the blocking badge from her hand. The woman went by the name Ning-Yi and was a level 19 assassin, which left Lin-Mo-Yu rather surprised given her status. In the midst of their conversation, both of them sensed the presence of 3 individuals nearby. As expected, those 3 individuals were the ones Lin-Mo-Yu had encountered earlier in the day, and they had brought along an additional friend. Why are they coming back? This is just an intermediate level skill, a skill recorded in a scroll book. Even though I thought they had left here long ago, it seems they haven't given up. Ning-Yi wondered aloud. From behind, an arrow was shot toward the woman, marking both her and Lin-Mo-Yu, making them easy to track.
This time you won't escape. I had a feeling you two were partners, an assassin and a dead summoners. You both make quite the formidable team,
declared the male wizard.
He is not my partner. I'll give you the skill book scriptures, so please stop following me.
Sounds good. If you had given it to us yesterday, maybe we would have agreed. But now we think it might be safer to kill you and take the skill book, as the dead can't communicate with people once we possess it.
Lin-Mo-Yu, I'll buy you some time. You run.
What about you?
I'm a shadow assassin, and the night sky is where I shine. Don't worry, I have a way to escape this situation.
If you could do that, you wouldn't have run from them earlier. Besides, this woman has been marked, so she can't use her shadow skills anymore.
That's Lin-Mo-Yu thought. The group began to prepare for an attack. The mage raised his wand and used the illumination skill, flooding the area with light and making it harder for the woman to find an escape. A triumphant smile appeared on the faces of the 3 attackers, thinking they had the upper hand. However, Lin-Mo-Yu remained calm and summoned his skeleton.
Arise.
The magician thought Lin-Mo-Yu was wasting his energy and immediately launched a fireball spell toward him. Ning-Yi tried to pull Lin-Mo-Yu to safety, but a magical thread seemed to be restraining his movement. The archer quickly shot an arrow, and Ning-Yi attempted to shield Lin-Mo-Yu, believing they were beyond saving. Several skeletal figures materialized in front of Ning-Yi. The skeletons absorbed the attacks of the 3 assailants, who were astonished that their spells had no effect on Lin-Mo-Yu's seemingly low-level skeletons. A blue flame ignited behind them, intensifying the atmosphere. More skeletons appeared, surrounding the area. Ning-Yi was in shock, unable to believe that it was all orchestrated by Lin-Mo-Yu. Lin-Mo-Yu didn't utter a word, but emanated a powerful aura of intent to kill, his eyes glowing with a fierce blue light. His skeletons prepared to confront the approaching adversaries.